Alright, back out to kill the fire rocks. I mean, I don't like them, so obviously shouldn't be that much of a pain killing them.
I got the best deal anywhere.
Got the best deal. I'd probably sell these things too.
Ooh, do I have a deal for you?
Did.
For real.
I was just thinking how I have an item in the game. That's so cool. That just randomly popped in my head because I was looking at all these items and I was like, oh yeah, I have an item in the game. I mean, of course it drops off of, what's his name? That, big nerd. Wherever he is. The, Town Long. You know what I mean? It's the Great Belt of the Crendor. You go look it up on the internet if you don't know about it, but it's still pretty cool. Like, how many people get to have their name in a game for an item or whatever? It's kind of like in League of Legends, where they got like a Fiend's Holy Grail and all that. Like, I have the Great Belt of the Crendor. That's so cool. Okay. I don't know why that specific thing popped in my mind while opening an item shop in Tanaris, but I'm gonna drink some mocha frappuccino. Fun story. I went to get coffee. I got a mocha frappuccino instead. And now I want coffee. Like, drinking this mocha frappuccino makes me want coffee because it's too sweet. When I drink sweet, or when I eat or drink, anything sweet, I want coffee because it's so bitter and it kind of balances it all out. But I don't have coffee. I know, this is a sad day, right? Right. Now I gotta harvest these fire rocks with ButcherBot. I mean, normally you'd be like, oh, I have to harvest these stupid things, even though I just killed it. But it's like, ButcherBot's just so excited. Chop, chop, chop. He's so excited to harvest. Like, ButcherBot might be one of my favorite things in this game right now. I don't even want to loot these things. I'm just gonna keep killing them and letting ButcherBot go. No, I didn't see what he said. Too far away. Too far away. Let's see what he says on this one. ButcherBot will harvest meat. Tra la 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 la. It's my favorite one still. So excited for ButcherBot. I mean, actually, I should probably pick up the giant eggs. Oh, the light feathers. Remember when you used to need light feathers? Like, for everything? I kind of miss when they had things like that. Like when hunters needed to buy arrows. Or when you needed things like light feathers to cast a spell. Like, I know they're trying to be like, oh, we're streamlining it a bit so you don't have to waste your time doing that. But that's part of the... I think that's part of the fun of it. Is being a hunter and being like, oh, I ran out of arrows, I gotta go buy more. Like, you might see that as something tedious. But I see it as like some game depth. And I think a lot of people don't care, but a lot of people do miss that. Like that little extra bit of prep, or, yeah, I guess you'd say prep, to having your character fully functional. I know I get to interview a dev every expansion, and I know they're going to do it again. The first time I interviewed Ghostcrawler, second time I interviewed Corey Stockton. This time I get to interview, I don't know yet. Obviously not Ghostcrawler because he's not there anymore. But I'm hoping I get someone where I can talk to them about weather effects. I can talk to them about little things like that. Like, what about putting arrows back in the game? Or, whatever. I like that. And then I was trying to think. I don't know. Is it weird? My top thing is still weather effects. Like, I want better weather effects and more weather. I don't know why. I really enjoy the fact that they're putting the new Taran mill back in as well. or not the new tar mill, but that battleground for the 10th anniversary. I think they need more deathmatch battlegrounds. Yay! And one more fire rock. There we go. And get it. Yeah. Time to turn this in. Tra la 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 la. I want the arteries. Damn it, ButcherBot. In the back we go. This should get us 89%. Yeah, we'll definitely level. If not here, from turning this thing in. ButcherBot will harvest me. Tra la 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 la. I don't know, what else could I ask him about? It's weird because I talked about in the Ghostcrawler interview how the zones are all spread out in Cataclysm. You know how you got Uldum, you got Hyjal, you got Deep Home, and then Vazgir over here, and Twilight Highlands over there. So I mean they're all over, and you had to port to them. And I was like, there's a disconnect there because of that. That's true. But I think what would be cool is if they didn't even focus on creating new zones. I think it'd be cool if they focused on enhancing the current zones and adding more to them. Kind of like, hold on, alchemists pay through the nose for these things. Sure, maybe I'll tell some of them, or maybe I'll tell some of them they're dragon parts, but that ain't my problem, right? The hyena's wandering. Okay, so we gotta go kill hyenas. The hyena's wandering the ways here might look scrawny, but they've got some of the strongest jaws you'll find. If you're not careful, they'll take a leg off in one bite. That kind of bone strength is a valuable resource, my friend, just waiting for a buyer. Take one of my butcher bots with you. Jaw separation isn't an easy task, and this little guy has been set up to know exactly what to do. Oh yes, another butcher bot. Another butcher bot. Oh wait, what are we at? 98%. Oh my nerd. Alright, let's head back out. Get some jawbones. Where was I? Oh yeah, so, because when you think about it, they spend so much time working on these new zones. I always thought, what would it be like if they, instead of making new zones, just worked on what they already have? Even things like Northrend or Outland, like a world invasion, and you're like, oh my nerd, I gotta go all over the world and like get these raids. Like they could focus their time on raids and adding stuff to the existing zones instead of just designing new zones. Like I'm sure some people wouldn't want that, or some people wouldn't want the zones to change, but the way I see it is, look at this zone. They changed Tanaris, and it's still Tanaris. You know, it's been damaged by things, but it doesn't even have to be damaged. Like the zone doesn't even have to be damaged. It could just be an addition of whatever. I'm just trying to think of what's the word? Innovative ways to create an expansion that has more content, more raids, more stuff to do in the downtime. I think they need those little in-between patches, because right now you got so much stuff. I mean, when was their last... Did I send the butcher bot on this thing? I don't think I did. Go, butcher bot, go. There he goes. I don't see any hyenas around here. We don't need arteries, butcher bot. We need jaws. That's what we need. Whoa, there's a guy. There's a guy. Oh, here's a bunch of hyenas. Alright, I can take all these out pretty quickly. Yeah, level 48. What do we get? The trap launcher. Whoa. I can launch traps now. And over here. And over here's another one. And take out 2 at a time. Larry's got one. I got one. I'm gonna go berserk. Go butcher bot. Can I do two butcher bots? Yeah, two butcher bots. Can't believe I'm almost level 50 now. I mean, I can, but I can't at the same time. Alright, so we need... After this, we need 3 more. I like how excited he runs up to it, too. Like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that one. They're both attacking that one, yet I got credit for that one. A little bit of a bug right there, that's okay. I need to get closer. Blister paw hyenas. I always thought about how MMOs need to have things like spiders and ants and hyenas and just ants. I don't know why I said ants. I just meant like bugs and that type of stuff because there's just so many mobs and it's maybe it's just so easy to design those types of mobs. Like we'll have this animal because we'll just design an animal instead of creating something entirely new. But you know, like when you're in the newbie area, it's like kill boars, right? Wait. It's like kill boars. You know, you got hyenas, you got alligators, you got all the typical stuff. But what if there's just a game that didn't have any of that? There might be. You know, no bugs, no... I say that, and then I bet it's so engraved in my mind that I'd probably go to it and be like, man, I miss the games that have, like, hyenas and spiders in it. Remember those days? I guarantee that would happen. There's a cat. He's a sand kitten. There's a cat on my lap. He's sleeping. Let's go back and turn this in. But, I guess it'd be MMORPGs, not just MMOs. I always make that mistake. So it could be an MMO FPS. It just so happens that MMOs generally are RPGs. I know there's some, you know, other types of MMOs, but when someone says MMO, they generally think of an RPG. Hey, I'm back. Beautiful, we have these puppies shined up and ready to sell in no time. If you're looking for more work, I've got a line for you. I know an elf by the name of Trenton Lighthammer who's been obsessed with the sand trolls near here for years. He's dead set on finding some kind of mythical sword made by them, and just a while ago, he finally got a crew together to go to Sand Sorrow Watch and look for it. Last I heard, they kicked the trolls out of one of their camps and set up shop there. Look for it to the west near Zul'Farrak. Alright, so we go to the pirates. We're gonna go to the sand trolls. Pirates or sand trolls? Pirates or sand trolls? I don't know. Probably flip a coin. Larry? Pirates or sand trolls? I don't really care. Probably the sand trolls.